What is up? It is Wednesday here on Dynasty Pylon. I'm here with the full crew today. Week 13 was a crazy week. The Chiefs suck. Lamar sucks. Detroit sucks. Baltimore can't do anything. Philadelphia, let's involve AJ and lose. Atlanta sucks. The Colts suck. And it's like, did I hit my parlays? Probably not.
I hate it here.
Probably not. But it was an interesting week 13. And as we've been saying, I can't say what's going to happen because I don't know what's going to happen. Because clearly none of us know what's going to happen. Because next week it's probably going to be even crazier. I thought it wouldn't get any crazier than what it did, right? The NFL proves me wrong every week. And this is what we have. So are the Cowboys a playoff contending team now?
Yes, they are, and it's unfortunate for Alex's team. Dude,
hell no!
Don't let them go win tomorrow too against Detroit.
Nah.
And you guys lose against the Chargers because Herbert is playing.
Yeah. What's up, Parker? How are you? Welcome in. It's hard to believe that on a single game or so that the tips of a turn can alter the entire league, because now the Bears are the number 1 seed.
Let's go. Doesn't it feel good? Every 40 years we come out of hibernation.
For the one season, there you go.
40 years, then we go back into hibernation for 40 more years, but that's what happens.
It's confusing because I'm telling you, when I watch the Bears play, I get irritated on how they win.
100%.
Because when they win, it is not because I don't know if it's pure luck or I just don't know.
Can't be pure luck all the time because all we seem to do is find a way to win. You know, just with no linebackers. We had 4 linebackers out. How?
I don't know. I don't know. But all I want to say is it's the only reason, and I want to look. The only reason I want to say that the Bears are winning because of one man. And it's not even a receiver. It's not a quarterback. It's not a running back. It's not a DB. It's not a linebacker. It's one dude. His name is Joe Thuney.
Yep. He's a right guard.
The man has the luck of the Irish no matter what team he's on.
Did you see them moving the defensive tackles of Philadelphia? Didn't matter who it was. No. They were moving them 7 and 8 yards off the ball. It was stupid.
Yeah. Guys, it's crazy because when he was with the Chiefs, he went to the Super Bowl. When he went to
when he was drafted by the Patriots.
When he was with the Patriots, went to the Super Bowl.
He helped them get back to the
now
Super Bowl.
He's going with the Bears. And what's it gonna happen? The guy has 4 Super Bowls under his belt, right? I just don't understand if this man is I don't know what it is because I watch these games and I can't understand how they're winning. I don't understand.
He's just the good luck charm, for any team.
That's what I mean. It's weird. He's got the luck of the Irish.
We don't care about that part. He's just lucky. That's what it is.
But what is up, Fan Marion? How are you guys?
Hello there.
Baseball
Welcome
boy. Hello. Welcome, guys. Look, are you guys in the playoffs or just kind of settling into where you guys are like, you know what? I'm rebuilding now, making trades, or you just accepted your faith now? Because like if you're not on the cusp of making it, what are you doing now?
You have to start planning for the future, right? I mean, I don't know because I'm in the playoffs in all my leagues. I'm in the playoffs.
Hey, same.
But I'm literally about to be out of Alex League, even though I was doing well without any quarterback. I have no quarterbacks going to the first week of the playoffs. None.
You can still win. You've got Gibbs and JT and Myles Garrett. That's all you need.
Because
Myles Garrett is putting up QB numbers.
Yeah, exactly. He can play QB and D-line for you. How about that?
He can't give me those points. That's what he does.
Yeah, that's right. And I also have Myles Garrett in one of my leagues too, and I'm a happy camper. I'm not gonna lie. I have both him and Max.
Can I ask you a question? This is a real quick question for us. If you have one team that you were saying, I'm not mad, but I'm just disappointed, who wins that?
For specifically this week or just in general?
Just right here. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. This past, who do you guys have for this week?
For this week? Oh, 100%. You know what? I don't even know because I think I might be in line with Mark on this one. Mark, I'll let Mark answer this first.
We're doing because I might week?
Just this
for
week.
This week.
Just this
because
week.
If it's the team he's probably thinking of, then maybe it's the team I'm thinking of because there is specifically one team that I really didn't think, but then
I know I do.
I wonder what Alex is.
And what's crazy is I was listening to this game the whole time. Like I was on my way home. I had a long hour drive or a 3-hour drive home because I was out of town. And so I had this game playing in the background while I was driving.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull over because it got good.
The end of that game was crazy. I know exactly what game you're talking about.
I'm just glad the refs didn't decide it in regulation.
The game got
I wonder what you're talking about.
Those calls were awful.
Now, I didn't think this game was going to be this close from the get-go because I really thought it was going to be more of a blowout. But no, it actually
justifiably so.
Clearly, and I'm going to say it, Washington Commanders, definitely. I had hopes. McLaurin is still the man. I don't care what anybody says.
Apparently, while he did something.
And then Rodriguez, I didn't think he was going to do as good as he did.
Chris was killing it, man.
He got at least, good. Was it 50 yards at a touchdown or something? He did something, but it was like, all right, okay. But I that was the team that I was like, dude, you had it. but you lost it. It slipped through your fingers. But I'm not mad because of the whole situation. I'm just disappointed in a lot of things in that game. So I don't know. I don't know how else I can say anything about it except for that.
I'm just disappointed that we didn't block Nick Benito on that last play.
Dude, what the hell?
I know.
Guy's wide open. Like, all you got to do is get it over.
If Nichols was wide open, he would have scored. We would have won.
But what's up, Carly? Hi.
No,
hey,
Carly.
Welcome, Carly. Welcome on in.
So he can put up his hands and just block it. And then not only that, the opponent I was playing had him. So,
Baseball says they are
the Dallas
Cowboys.
Okay.
Are you a Chiefs fan? Is that why you're saying that? Because that's just kind of crazy. Like they actually won. I didn't think they were going to win that game at all.
They are figuring out ways every week to come back. The Dallas Cowboys could be in the playoffs. I'm telling you.
Everyone but Georgia.
I know. CD's hands are just for decoration.
They only for decoration.
It's
just call it 50-yarder.
Oh yeah, but the amount of drops he had against the Eagles and so far this season, I don't think one play makes up for it.
That one drop against the Eagles.
I know in the end zone, that was stupid. He should have caught that.
What was that?
Crazy,
yeah, that was because the NFL didn't want the money line.
No, of course not. Of course not.
That's how he dropped the ball.
He was wide open.
Oh yeah, he dropped the ball, and so did everyone's wallets as they fell to their knees.
Everyone lost a chunk of money that game for sure.
You guys don't say the Rams? No one's on the Rams game?
I was about to say that. I was going to say, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Y'all think I picked the Eagles? Nah. Screw the OC. I'm not going to say nothing about my team. All I'm going to say is that the Rams, it's probably the most disappointing loss I've seen them do against the Panthers of all teams, which the Panthers...
Dude, they're half a game out of first place.
That's the thing, is that I watched a videotape where a guy said, come on now, I'm a Rams fan, but you know what? We played a good team. And then he stopped and said, damn, the Panthers really are a good team, aren't they? That just doesn't feel right saying that. And it's because of just how they are. But no, they beat the Rams, which I remember saying on Sunday, man, the most surprising loss to me would be if they somehow beat the Rams. The Rams lost them. I could not imagine that. And they did, which means that the number one seed is still wide open for 3 teams just because of that loss. I don't know what happened to them. That's just your team's too talented to lose to a team like that. Way too talented. So I'm just very disappointed in them. And then that just tells me that
10 weeks without throwing a single one.
Yeah, but what it tells me, losses in the NFL tell you more than wins often do, because they tell you what the team looks like when things don't work the way they want to, or if worst case scenario happens, how do they recover? And they didn't recover. So Rams go in the playoffs, and if they play like how they did against the Panthers, they'll be out in the first round. That's if they do. But they're still a great team, so I can't get too mad. Just disappointed.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It was an interesting week. Like I said, I didn't think that some of these teams were going to win. I thought the Colts would do a little bit better as well. But I mean, the Texans kind of like surprised me last couple weeks. The defense have gotten better. Mm-hmm. They have been shutting out quarterbacks.
Their defense, good Lord,
their defense is pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's like number 2 in the league.
Yeah, and it's putting themselves in a very good spot here for playoffs. I mean, we got a couple more weeks; they can easily get in.
Do you think Daniel Jones can still push and make it to the playoffs? Or is the fact that Daniel Jones having a fractured leg enough to say that he just can't do enough? He can't get them into the playoffs because of what's going on.
I don't think that it's going to, because I think it's enough for them to still do it. I think Daniel Jones he might have to push through.
I think he could be enough, but you have to play, like, you can't rely on him to win the game. If you guys can stop the opposing offense and JT can run the ball, you can win.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at last week, stop JT and tell me that offense can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. I think it's JT that will lead them. not Daniel Jones. Literally, a guy that I talked to yesterday who does a different podcast, he said, "No, I'm not impressed with Daniel Jones at all this season." I said, "Why?" I said, "Because what's the difference between JT and Barkley? They're basically the same type of running back. Both are the highest tier of running back, and they can lead a team with a good O-line. So what's the difference between JT and the Colts O-line and Daniel Jones where he is now? They have a better O-line and a better defense than the Giants. That's it. But now he's playing like the old Daniel Jones we know." He's like, "So no, I have no faith in him. I don't think that they were even going to re-sign him." That's what he told me. And you know, it's a bold claim, but might not be wrong, because if we look at Daniel Jones statistically, when they have to rely on just throwing the ball to win and not relying on the run game, he hasn't really looked too good this year. So
those are good points. I have no problem with that.
But what up, man? How are you, B?
What's up, B? Appreciate you.
So Kadani comes in here. What's up? For the fourth live crew is back on here. Guess what? Win or loss, we are guaranteed that either Baltimore or Pittsburgh may be in. Yeah, the thing is,
you just had to make that reference in your 6'7".
Yeah.
Okay. You got the brain rot, don't you? Okay.
I chose to ignore it.
I chose to ignore it, but I know what he's mentioned.
You did not. You were doing this.
I know, right?
I did it. See, that's what I ignored. See, he did it though. He did it.
Yeah, but I'm making fun of it. That's different.
Okay, so, I don't know if Pittsburgh is. I don't know.
They're done. I told you guys last week when I saw their left tackle go out. That means they no longer can block for Aaron Rodgers, who is a statue. Mm-hmm. They're done. Yeah. And that's why the Baltimore Ravens are going to win that division. This is why I said it wasn't because of, I love Steelers. I love the Steelers. Baltimore's going to win the division.
Can the Bengals come back and win?
No.
They're only 2 games.
They're like 3-8.
No, they're 4-8.
4-8. I don't see, when you look at the Baltimore Ravens schedule, I don't see them being able to come back. That's the issue. I don't know if they have it. It's too hard for the Baltimore to lose all those games for it to work.
Unless Lamar's leg is truly still bothering him and he can't run for whatever, then yeah, he could.
It doesn't matter. They still won, even with Lamar playing the way he's played. They still won 5 of 6. They lost one last week, yes, but they still won 5 of 6.
But you know what, though? The way this year has been going, it wouldn't surprise me if they somehow sneak in. If Baltimore loses the next couple games, and Baltimore win the next games, if the Bengals win their next few games, it is a very possibility. It is a possibility, yes.
Steelers also have to lose too. I mean, there's a lot of what ifs for Bengals fans.
Yeah, that division is,
and they can't both lose because Baltimore's playing the Steelers. So like it's impossible. One of them has to win.
You had to wear that jersey, the Super Bowl patch. Why are you making this? Wish I could share on the turn back. Look, Allison, I like Eric Berry, and honestly, Eric Berry is just, I don't know. I like it. And you know me, man. I'm going to throw on whatever jersey I have. I wear them all. I don't care.
Jalen Hurts jersey on right now, so.
Yeah, but you're covering it up with that.
Oh, this? I always wear this for every show, though. It's my commissioner jacket. I got to represent. All right, I'm done.
Get out of here. You're done. You are done. What was that? Well, what the hell was that?
Nobody knows.
I don't know. Jesus, man. All right. So
I'm actually going to calculate all you guys' wins. Okay, I'm going to tell you who has the most wins so far. Now, I'm going to give you the record overall. I'm going to list most wins. If you're doing points for wins, I'm going to tell you who has the most points so far this season. So I'm calculating that right now. So once Mark Martin's done, I'll give you all those answers.
Fine. About most points for
our wins for our pick'ems.
Oh, for our pick'ems. I thought you added up the tally of every 32 teams' points combined. I was like, dang, this man's been working
on Thursday and Friday.
No, go ahead. I mean, whenever you're ready, man. I
got Mark has 100 points overall.
Ooh,
100 points, which is really high. Martin looks like he might have more. 8, 6, 9, 8, 2, 6, 9, 9. He has the most 9s.
Not bad.
Looks like he has 102. Let me calculate that one more time. It looks like 102. 9 plus.
Cool. So it's pretty close then.
Plus 8 plus.
I know me and Mark aren't that far apart.
No,
We've had our.
I had a bad week this past week. I started out 0-4 on the first 4 games.
I think we all had a bad week, man. I think we all had a bad week. Nobody would have predicted a lot of these games.
Plus 9. You have 102. Yeah, it's 102.
You beat me by 2 because we were tied going in. So
We still got a couple more weeks.
The catch up.
We still got a couple more. Are we continuing this all the way through playoffs?
All the way through. Yeah, all the way through.
Let's do it.
Super Bowl's worth of that. No, I'm just kidding. Be like Justin's Pick'em League, where each round of the playoffs gets more and more points.
Alec has 100 points. Too.
Sweet. I didn't even know that I was in this. All right.
We have the exact same number.
Pick'ems.
What is the pick'ems every week?
Well,
Give us your picks.
Those things. Okay, yeah.
Oh my God!
This is what I
going on
do
with this guy, man. He has 2 podcasts
even
and his
know.
brain is fried.
You know, you kick me out. I've got more to defend myself or nothing. Yeah, you're right. I had 2 previous ones before this. My brain be fried. To be honest, I was so lost with that whole little thing that we were doing. I was like, wait, I have 100? Oh yeah, forgot. The pick'ems we do every week. That thing.
I have 103.
Yeah, it's
You
no
have 103?
brainer to me. It's
Mhm.
nothing.
There you go.
Not even worried.
It's still pretty early. I mean, we
It's
got
only the last
Anyways.
weeks, the last 4 weeks I caught up to you guys because you guys were ahead by 6 or 7 points.
we
The
got
last
5
couple
more
weeks,
weeks, man. There's still plenty of football left.
We
Plus
wanted to
the
make
wild
it
card.
interesting. We didn't want to just
And-
run away with it. That's boring.
Exactly.
division.
We want to give you a chance, you know. We felt bad, you know.
And after division, it's the conference, and then if it comes this close, we could do the whole Super Bowl thing. But I mean,
Yep.
we're gonna have to change the Super Bowl up just a bit because it's just 2 teams.
It is, and it should be worth more. And we might do points,
I'm
and
not-
we'll have the
5
whole
points.
thing.
I think it would be points and then something like a prediction.
points
of
in score or points in MVP
something,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
Closest one to get in the point total, right? Maybe that'd be kind of fun.
Something like that. Yeah. But no, it's been an interesting year. So week 14. What do we have?
Dude,
A whole lot of I don't know how we're gonna do this. So tomorrow we have what? The Detroit Lions are hosting.
Detroit against the Dallas Cowboys, which is going to be interesting to hear what everyone wants to say about this because
Detroit wins in a shootout.
You know,
Offensive coordinator's gonna wake
I
up.
don't know.
the offensive coordinator's going to wake up.
you want to know what?
Don't
Lions will win because it's not Thanksgiving anymore. It's
It's
a yearly tradition that the Lions lose on
Coach Pickens
Thanksgiving.
wants to take a day off, you know,
You know,
Yeah.
possibly for Martin's sake.
so
I don't know. I think Detroit. I don't think Detroit could do it. I don't think so.
I think Dallas continues their role
I
because
think so.
their defensive tackles
If
are
they-
monsters right now. Man, that Quentin
Mhm.
Williams trade looks amazing right now, doesn't it?
Well,
it
isn't
was
he
an
hurt now?
amazing trade.
Didn't he get hurt?
Did he?
He is.
Pretty sure somebody got hurt. I'm pretty sure it was him.
I thought it was.
Quentin
I
is in.
can't say
He's
his last
he's
name.
good.
Now, who got hurt? Somebody
was-
drastically got. It wasn't Overshown. It was a big name that they just.
So
What, Kenny
Jadavion is
Clark?
a little hurt, but he's going to play.
Mhm.
Clark.
There was like some guy that had the name started with O that got hurt.
Overshown?
Kenny
No, not Overshown.
Kenny
Don't
Clark
matter
is
what
in.
the Cowboys do. They
All-
will make the playoffs. 3 teams.
Only
in the
one that
NFC
Malik-
West going in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't matter what the
They
Cowboys
might be
do.
able to catch the Eagles for the division at this rate.
That's why I'm saying I don't think they can do a wild card. I think there's too many wins in the NFC West and the NFC North. You're not going to catch them, but can they catch the division if the Eagles continue to free fall?
If they,
That's the
Well, it
question.
depends.
Ain't
If
happening.
the Chargers this week.
Mhm. So Herbert is playing. He said he's going to play
Yes.
Monday night. Justin
Yes.
Herbert's still there. He's playing.
Yes.
I don't know why he wants to. He's just going to die.
Right. Jalen Phillips is going to just ring his dinner bell a few times. So
Jalen Phillips is good.
Yeah. Then I think they're going to give Amari Hampton the go again.
Yes,
it looks like it. It looks like
it's about time. I've been missing that guy for so long, since week 6.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit of upgrade for the Chargers, but if the Cowboys can beat Detroit, it puts them at 7, and
7,
then
5-1.
Philly would be
8-5, I think, right?
Yeah. So
they would
Dallas
be
would be
like
7-5-1, and then Philly would be 8-5.
They're not that far. It's not that far. It's a possibility, and we have 4 more weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If the Lions do lose to the Cowboys, then I'll have to seriously consider things, even if the Eagles win the Chargers. But until then, no. I'm gonna say the same thing that I told my Cowboy loving relative. Hey, I hope y'all continue winning and just miss the playoffs. That way it hurts your draft spot. But
they're used to that though. That's happened.
Oh, I know, but I want that.
Doesn't matter. They don't got their first round pick, so
yeah.
There you go.
We're rooting for the Jets.
Don't they have a lot of first round picks though?
No, they do.
They traded one of them away.
They have
the 2027. They traded 2027 away for Quinn Williams.
So they have 2 this year.
They have Green Bay's and their own. So they have 2 from first.
That's gonna be pretty down there.
Well, Green Bay's is going to be late, but I think it'll be still valuable because right now they're at a roll where they're going to be sitting at the 16th spot.
Yeah,
roughly.
I think
so
they'll
Green
be.
Bay wins against Chicago, they could be vying for the number 1 spot.
No, they can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally I put a hit out on a couple of people. Yeah, it's all right.
Back to Tampa Bay needs to win the division.
All I need is you guys to continue to pick against us, and us to continue to win, and me to catch up, keep on getting more points than everybody.
You know what?
Bears.
Anthony, I'm
gonna pick Bears every week now. Every week.
You bring this up with Mike Evans, but Anthony, I don't think he's the number 1 right now. I like Mike Evans, but I think Mbuka just kind of took over, and that's his now favorite new toy.
What do you think about Baker? Do you think he's going to be able to do this? Stay in the game?
Well, he needs to.
Granted, it was just the Cardinals.
Need to win.
He stayed in that one.
Yeah, no.
Didn't he only make it through the first half?
Yeah, I mean, his shoulder's been bothering him all season long at this point. You know what it feels like. If Mike Evans came back, I feel like that would be a little bit of a relief that he can. But I don't know if Baker gets hurt, I think that ends the Bucs season. I truly believe that. But if he stays healthy, then they're fine because they got Bucky Irving back and he looks great. So
Millen coming back anytime soon?
Well, if it makes you feel better, I think Bucs are still going to make the playoffs, but they're probably just going to be like the easiest playoff team in the whole playoff tree.
Which is kind of sad when you think about it.
Because the other teams suck. Like they are nowhere near. Like it's just that whole division sucks. Like
Panthers are right there.
But half a game back.
But
the Panthers,
But what we're saying is that given everyone's record, the way that their teams are, the injuries, yada yada, it just don't look like a strong competitive playoff team right now. That's what we're just saying.
Okay, they get Bucky Irving back and then become a run-heavy, run-first team.
They're going to have to
play action. Baker Mayfield's a great play-action quarterback. He's really good with his back to the defense, coming back around and finding an open guy. We've seen him do this throughout his career. So I'm just saying he was with Cleveland as a run-heavy team when he did with the Rams, or still a run-heavy, not a shotgun guy, but more of a play-action underneath center type of quarterback. So could he do that, be run-heavy, save his bullets, and then make his bullets count? Because then Mike Evans is coming back. Buka is that dude. You got Trey. Like you have some talent there. Or even Kate Otten. Could he just do enough and you go run heavy and change the way you play the game?
I think that'll be a week-to-week dependency right now of where we are at the point of the season. To change your entire DNA, well, we know it's an NFL. It's very hard. It's very hard to do, like to just suddenly change after you've been so heavily reliant on the pass game. For this week, they could probably get away with it. I'm just saying that as a whole, I don't know. I feel like that'd be hard for them to adjust to.
They don't have to adjust much this week, though.
No, not this week.
This week, if anything, they could test the waters.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing a practice team this week, so it's not like it's
it's an NFL team.
No, they're a practice team. I don't care. 2-10, your practice squad. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care. Get out of here.
We're two losses away from being that, so it's fine. It's okay.
We are.
So it's fine. I don't think that this is the week to be stressed out about it. Mike Evans, I think they'll bring him back and work his way in, because it sucks. He came back last time and then he got injured again. He was gone for a while again. It sucked. So
should Mike Evans retire after this season then? I mean, what else does he have to prove? He's done it all.
He can, but I don't know if he will. A lot of these players think they still got another year, and they could probably sign for a Super Bowl caliber team, and then they go over there.
Does he go away from Tampa Bay?
That's going to be the major decision if he does. I don't think he will, and honestly, like what Alex saying, that could be a strong chance that he might just do it this year.
Mm-hmm.
But
him not getting 1,000 yards, I think is going to be
a
big thing for him.
That will be his determining factor, and that's why I bring it up, because he reminds me so much of like Larry Fitzgerald, the Mr. Super reliable, consistent, year in, year out, doesn't matter the age, always does the impossible. This will be the first year that he actually looks bad statistically, and it's not even his fault. It's literally because he's been injured. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason which is why Father Time catches up to everybody. So, not saying that he's throwing in the hat now, not saying what, but if I were him, I'd be like, damn, it's the first time in my career I've not done this. Either he comes back for 1 year just to kind of be a bounce back player of the year, or he says, you know what? I've accomplished everything. I have a Super Bowl ring. I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer. I'm proud of my legacy.
How pissed would people be if Mike Evans decides to go to Kansas City?
Oh man, a lot of disappointment.
A lot of people would.
As happy as everyone is, they're not gonna make the playoffs. If Mike Evans goes to Kansas City, you give Andy Reid, Rashid Rice, and Mike Evans the entire season.
Yeah, because then you have him, Worthy, and Rice. Rice will still be the number 1. Mike Evans will get the 2, and then Worthy would be a good slot deep ball threat.
You still have the ghost of Kelsey, who all of a sudden decided he's going to play football another year. I'm just saying it looks interesting if he leaves.
Yeah, I don't feel like he would go to New England. I feel like he'd want to go somewhere that's also warm. I don't know, just. When you're that old, it kind of sucks being a wide receiver going to a super cold place.
He already did in warm his entire career.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
I heard Jay Jettis to the Chiefs.
God, no. That wouldn't.
All right, moving on.
If he doesn't want to be in Minnesota anymore.
Still, yes.
You don't want to play with those QBs in Minnesota? Spiking the ball the entire game gets you a higher QB rating than what they put up the last 2 weeks. Just saying. If you spike the ball every snap, you get a 39.9 QB rating.
There you go.
Rosner was like, hold my beer. I can beat that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Oh, my gosh. All right. So Anthony comes in and says, are the Rams the most scariest team in the NFC?
They're still one of them.
Panthers prove they're not.
No, they're still the scariest team for me. They're my Super Bowl people. I picked them early in preseason. I thought the Rams are the ones that I'm the most worried about. Stafford, someone I'm probably the most worried about at quarterback. They have running backs. They have 2 running backs that are interchangeable, right? They have receivers all out the wazoo. Like, it's just crazy when you're looking for and their defense puts so much pressure. As long as they don't get big-headed, I think they win the whole thing.
I agree. I don't think it was a bad week. They played horribly. Everything was going wrong. And they all have their bad weeks. It happens. I'm not going to let this one loss determine the rest of their season, per se.
If they lose again, though, this week,
to the Cardinals, then I'd be a little worried, but I'm not hitting the panic button. That's what I'm saying.
They have 3 losses this season, guys.
Yes.
2 of them are by 3 points, and the other one's by a blocked field goal when they're on their way to win.
But they should have won.
This team is stacked. Even when they have bad weeks, they're good. So I don't think that we're saying they had this bad week. They didn't not come to play. They just made some mistakes. They've lost their edge for a second, and then they come back and they run through teams again. I don't want to play them. I don't want to see the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Like Corb scored a touchdown. Crazy.
I still think it's the Rams, and even though the Eagles have looked bad, I think outside their coordinator, fire him, please. That roster is still so talented, and they beat the Rams, and they beat a lot of playoff teams. So if they can actually get their act together and know how to play football on offense, that would be great. They could also be a scary team.
The refs beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Stop with that.
Yeah. How's it going, Juan? Welcome.
What's up, Juan?
So he says, who for my wide receiver 2 and 3 and flex spot? It's got Devontae Adams at the wide receiver 1, Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs at the 1 and 2 RBs. Charbonnet Henderson is on the bye. It's got Anderson, Myers, Debo Samuel, QJ, or Tez Johnson. But and his tight ends are Johnson and Zach Ertz, and Kittle is on a bye. Or should I go with 2 tight ends, Ertz in the tight end spot and Johnson in the flex, or Charbonnet?
Then you pop that one up there. Mayers, I think, is a start. He's been an absolute has been an absolute beast in Jacksonville. I think he has to be either a wide receiver 3 or a flex start. I mean, how can you sit him anymore at this point? You got Adams, you got him, and you got your 1 and 2 running backs, which are what, Charbonnet and Jacobs. Taylor there. Charbonnet wouldn't be bad. Yeah, so Charbonnet wouldn't be bad as a flex spot just because
he's the touchdown vulture.
Yeah, exactly. So have him there for that upside swing, which really just leaves your wide receiver 3 at this point.
It's funny how many times that happens.
Dude, they literally he lands on the 2-yard line, and they're
getting all the way down there.
Woo, Charbonnet. K9's like, did you see that one play? He was like this. Why am I going out? Charbonnet comes in. What's going on?
I know.
Charbonnet, like, you know why you're coming out.
Fantasy managers are just throwing hands in the air right now. They're punching the air in disappointment every time he gets pulled.
I'm not. I said it was Charbonnet's year. Whether it was gonna be like
on the goal line, they killed him.
Listen, I said he was gonna be. I said he was going to be there. He's going to be the guy at least at some point. And however he's being the guy, he's doing it some way or another.
Are we not going with Debo Samuel? We don't think he has a good pick at all, Debo either?
No, I think that'd be a good wide receiver. It's not going to be Addison, not with who's at quarterback right now. It's just not.
Yeah, because you don't know who the hell who's over there.
If it was Carson Wentz at quarterback, I'd say, start Addison because he loves throwing to Addison. But no. Debo, and I think Charbonnet.
Ever since Dan Quinn's taken over the play call and the Washington defense has looked remarkably better.
That's what he does, though. Trust me, I know he did that in Atlanta for years. And then they're going to give him the head coach spot, and then he's going to suck again. I think I'm okay with Charbonnet being in. They're playing Atlanta. Atlanta's not as good as it was. Like a run game, they went from one of the best to one of the worst now in a matter of 4 weeks. Charbonnet is going to be a decent one. I honestly say that you put Debo Samuel because if you have
Debo Myers are my 2.
Yeah, guys. Debo Myers, Charbonnet at the flex, and that's Jawan Johnson from New Orleans.
Yeah.
If I give you any piece of advice, I say
Not
drop DJ. You don't need him on your team.
Mm-hmm.
The dude had a touchdown and still scored less than.
You're just mad at QJ. I get it.
He got a touchdown and scored less than.
You're just mad because he was born without hands. It's not his fault. He was born without hands.
No, he was born with bricks for hands. All right.
Yeah. And I think for tight end, in my opinion, Zach Ertz would be okay.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They utilize him enough, and he scores himself a touchdown every now and then.
Not 100% sure, but Daniels might be back.
Jay Daniels does look like he's training to play.
I will have to say,
I think he'll play week 15. I don't think he'll play week 14.
Mariota had to prove me wrong.
Okay, but does that scare you?
You don't think I throw to Zach
back
Ertz?
in?
That's all I'm going to do in this game.
I've always liked Ertz. That's the thing. I've always liked Ertz, and the way that the Commanders' offense is when they get into the red zone, and I actually called that touchdown by McLaurin last week. I said literally when in the red zone, just do a slam play to either Ertz or do it to Scary Terry, because big-bodied guys like that just always wreak havoc in the red zone. So
is it because Terry was back? Is that really why they
probably
so much better?
Probably.
Can I ask you
all
guys?
of a sudden Zach Ertz is getting catches, the offense is just moving down the field. I was like, this is weird.
My concern with what you guys are saying with Charbonnet being at the flex is Juwan Johnson. Because if you tell me Juwan Johnson, I had as my number 6 overall tight end this week. Because that's all they had. We have a young quarterback. You're the main tight end. You're the main playmaker because they don't have anything. If it's not Neal, it's Juwan Johnson, right? Like we're not just the best running or anything like that. He's the number 1 target on that team. I mean, number two target on that team.
Yeah.
Number 1 in the red zone. Is it wrong that I'm thinking Juwan Johnson might be a better play than Charbonnet? You
but
know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
that Tampa Bay has a better defense when it comes to, per se, the two positions. Because if you think of Atlanta with the run game, they're just going to let it run. Tampa Bay is a slightly better coverage defense than
you don't worry about K9 maybe getting a 22-yard touchdown, like 23-yard touchdown, because he ain't getting it. And inside the 20, he ain't getting it.
No.
But you're still balancing out with another starting running back. And when I'm looking at Juwan Johnson being that guy, I worry that maybe we're not starting him. And possibly, I think Juwan Johnson. So
you're running the double tight, is what you're saying.
I might go double tight and leave Charbonnet on the bench just because I'm not sure about it. Because I'm thinking Zach Ertz will be my flex and Juwan Johnson be my tight end.
Okay.
Well, I would say if you care about schedules and matchups, you always look at that. Or if it's tight end premium, then I think you have a stronger argument for that to go double tight. I think that'd be definitely stronger there. If it's just normal PPR or half PPR, I don't know.
I'm leaving Charbonnet in.
What's Charbonnet scoring the last couple of weeks? I don't know. So that's why I'm doing it a little blind.
Half PPR. I know last week he had 11.
Half PPR. So then he probably has
11. The week before that was 9.5, and then they had the Rams at 5. But then he had Arizona at 14. So overall, he's had more double digits throughout the entire season. He's gone 10-1. Didn't play week 3. He had 11, 11, 4, 18. They had the bye week 5, 14, 5, 9, and 11. I'm assuming.
So you're saying a 9
double digits.
A 9.5 point is his over under. Did you say 9.5? You put over under, like that's probably the Vegas line.
That's probably his floor.
Yeah, 9.5 is probably where you're going to end up. Like if you're talking about Vegas, it's going to, it's probably like yeah. Now you look at Juwan Johnson, right?
Okay, you got him pulled up?
No, I haven't. That's really relying on you to do all the work.
Plus, another concern for
Juwan Johnson. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I got it.
Perfect. The only concern I have really which was Sharp is that I'm looking at his rush attempts really per game, and it's really of the last 5, only 3 of them were over 10 carries. The other ones were below under that.
But it's because K9 has been doing such a good job, but it doesn't matter. Correct. He's getting all the red zone carries.
Correct. And then that's the thing, is that his efficiency actually looks good for his carries, and his touchdowns look good. That's what makes him so appealing, is that when you're getting into the playoffs, you care more about that. Who's going to be that booming kind of player who can give me the touchdown? That's why I look at him.
Juan, I have a question, Juan. Is this a tight end premium league?
That changes everything.
Exactly.
That is going to be the defining factor depending on who to put, either Charbonnet or Juwan Johnson. Because if it's not a tight end premium league, if it's just half PPR or just regular based, then I'm probably going Charbonnet. Because in a tight end premium league, are you guys in a non-tight end premium league? Because I'm in nothing but tight end premium league. So mine.
Yeah, all mine tight end premium leagues.
Yep.
Too. That's
mine's definitely a tight end. It's a really high tight end premium, actually. About to be higher even.
That's my problem. Like I can't even look it up because everything I have is tight end premium. So
all of mine are tight end premium.
I mean,
and if you guys aren't familiar with tight end premium leagues, I suggest you guys do this to your tight ends. The tight ends are the most roughest position of all of fantasy football. But next season, talk to your commissioners, or if you as a commissioner, talk to your league and tell them, hey, I would like to make this tight end premium league. And they're like, well, what the hell is that? They're probably not going to like it at first, but they will. Tight end premium is basically you give them an extra half point or a full point on top of the regular scoring receptions. So it gives the tight end a little bit of boost. So it gives them a little bit more worth. And it makes tight ends more relevant rather than you making it a dead wasteland, because it's easy if you don't have the tight end premium leagues, nobody really cares about the tight ends unless you have the top 3, because a number 7 tight end can have a really good game. Because let's take Tucker Kraft before the injury. He was doing really, really, really good. Last year he was in the league, but he didn't do anything. That's just the change. Like, nobody drafted him to be that top guy. All of a sudden, this year, he was the number 1 waiver wire for the first couple of weeks because he was popping off. And that's the difference, because everyone would have drafted McBride, Bowers, and
Warren
Kelsey.
Right now, and Kelsey. Warren and Kelsey. Those 4 guys are kind of lumped together, and then everyone else can have a good year and not have less than 10 points.
Yeah. So if you're still there, which I don't know if you are, but if it's a tight end premium league, we just explained what it is, I would choose Juwan Johnson. If it's not a tight end premium league, go Charbonnet.
Yep. And to piggyback off of a couple of things. One, a good reason to put in Johnson, because if you look at his targets he gets per game, the yards he gets per game, it's very appealing. It's very sexy, to say the very least, to see a guy who's averaging like 7 targets overall throughout the season. That's great for a tight end. And if one of those turns into a touchdown, when he's averaging close to 50 yards a game, when he does get those 7 targets,
it goes from balloons from a 10-point game to a 17-point. And that's my thought process.
And the other thing is, if it is tight end premium, you would definitely love a tight end like that, because it actually, the higher the premium, the more it really rewards those back end tight ends. It actually balances things out so much more. So I always recommend a full point or higher to really get that full benefit factor of it all. So if it is premium, 100% start it. I'm looking at stats right now. That would be really just foolish to not start him in a premium.
See what I'm saying?
I have a problem. Marcus Mariota needs to stop thinking he's
Jane Daniels. Dude, he almost won the game.
Yeah,
but he's always been like that, though. Marcus Mariota's always played like that. He's always been like rushing and doing crazy things.
No, he's from Oregon. What do you expect? That's all they do.
The only problem I have with Marcus Mariota is the way freaking Chris Collinsworth would pronounce his goddamn name the entire night. I almost had to turn the broadcast off.
I don't like Chris
You were lucky, Martin. You got to listen to the radio version. Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota. I was like, shut up, Chris Collinsworth. Shut up.
You know what?
And nobody in the studio. Nobody in the studio. Nobody's. That's crazy.
Beginning of the game, Tirico kind of did it too, but then he stopped. But the entire game, just Marcus Mariota. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Marcus Mariota for the touchdown.
He was crucified on social media the next day, though. I was like, "Thank God!" I thought I was going crazy with the way he was saying his name. I was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, Brian, I'm gonna let you read these two Kadani here.
Kadani.
It's like just when I thought I couldn't hit Chris Collinsworth anymore.
We got Kadani says, "I'm a non-life premium league because in this dang economy, come on, And these, Brian, y'all got $1 million because I could barely afford a number 3 with a large fries. That's a lot. In this economy, that's $15. Yeah, I understand.
That's
hey, just be thankful it's not like Culver's fries. They're good, they're better, but they're probably more expensive.
Oh yeah, no. Ours, we ain't got numbers, but you can get a bacon deluxe double with a large fry. You coming out $20, bro. don't get a shake. Ooh.
You go broke for the week, man. You got to make life decisions for the rest of the week if you get a shake. You're donezo, man.
You gotta send us some gift cards or some cards that lets us just get some free gold.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, I actually have one.
This will be hilarious.
I know.
I
have
actually
like 3
have
of
one in
these.
this dinky little town, which is just crazy. I was like, of all places, that place is always popping, man.
It is, and they make a
Right.
lot of money. And you know what's gonna be Merry Christmas, guys? There we go.
Yeah. Gift cards, Culvers all around.
Ooh, that reminds me. Let me grab one thing real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sure.
All right. You do your thing. So that leads us to week 14. Actually, you know what? Let me. I was gonna put up the new episode today, which came out 8 days ago, which you didn't see. Bleacher Report, Gridiron Heights.
Mm-hmm.
So let us.
Wait,
man,
that was fast.
We might get in trouble if we do riot comedy.
This is going to Mark.
Ooh.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Wow. No way, bro.
We're gonna let him take. So we'll have Tank on Sunday. We'll have Tank in because Mark will be dressed up as Tank. Let's go. Sunday, let's go.
So let's kind of give people the info here. So there used to be the reason why this whole show started is because the guy we used to do the podcast with here on this show, his name was Tank. But there was a point where Mark didn't necessarily have that beard he has on now. It was a lot shorter. But as the years and months went on, the beard got longer and longer. And we had Tank, who already had the beard, who was also a Caucasian man with glasses.
I have the clip ready to go. So I can put it on and show them.
They're literally, they look almost the same. We're like, wait a minute, that it's crazy. Do you actually have it handy?
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're up. Ready?
Holy shit, that is crazy good.
That was gonna be
Bonk. Holy shit, that is crazy good.
That was gonna be
Bonkers.
Look at the difference. So yeah, that's Tank.
So this hat is coming to you, Mark. Is happening tonight. I'm going to send it out. You're going to get it by Sunday, and we're going to have a fun stream on Sunday.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how our show has grown. We're still small, but we're how many followers are we away from the jersey?
12. We are 12 followers away from our jersey, guys. Our jersey giveaway. Cannot wait.
Yeah. So it's just interesting. Everyone is eligible if you get in. Once we reach 500, what we'll do is
we are now 9 subscribers away from our
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So in that time, when the more subscribers we get to the YouTube, minus Twitch or Facebook, depending on which one, but on the YouTube channel, if you subscribe there, at 500, the following episode or the next 2, I think actually no, we usually give it about a couple weeks to get people into the drawing kind of, and we don't just do any drawing. Like we actually have this whole marble scenario game that they battle it out while we talk, and then the last marble wins, you get the jersey. So pretty interesting on how we did it, but yeah, so get yourself a jersey.
Yeah, 9 away, guys. Let's do this.
Team choice. Is this number 9? It's going to have the number 9 on it.
Let's go.
With your team jersey. As we go along, if you win again, yes, you can win multiple jerseys as the show goes on. Get into our fantasy football leagues during the offseason, and also just continue watching because we do one every 100. So the more we grow, the more chance of getting a jersey. There is somebody out there who has 2 jerseys, and we haven't even hit double-digit jerseys already. His next jersey, if he comes back in, he will have the choice of a player he wants. Yeah, and then the 4th one is a custom one. You get 4. Yeah.
So it's coming, guys. We got it ready to go. So like, look, we have 9 subscribers away. Tell your friends, tell your dad, grab your parents' phones, get your grandparents' phones, have them all subscribe, turn off the bell notification.
Exactly.
We need to get to 500. Let's do it.
That's all that matters.
Let's go.
Whilst that Seahawks put up 32 points last week. You know what? Good for Sam Darnold. He needed that win. I'm so happy that they won. And not only did I'm happy that they won, it was a big fat 0. It just shows that how much they should have kept him. but they let him
And now they're looking for someone like Sam Darnold to come in next year to battle for the position.
You think they Bobby Wagner him? That where they're like, hey, we'll offer you more than what you wanted to come back to our old team.
But how he didn't sign like a 3-year contract?
I don't know.
Something like that.
They have to sign. They'll have to do it. Can you guys believe Mark Andrews is back? Signed that extension.
The 3-year
Horrible
deal.
news. Horrible news. Horrible news.
Well, there you go. Mark
says
it all.
I was so excited for him to go somewhere else. No.
No.
Yes, I'll just have the best fantasy left tackle in the game.
He's been doing okay last few weeks.
I bet I would.
He got 3 points this past Sunday. 3.
Last few weeks. I don't know about last week, but yeah. Oh, y'all would love the Mexican Spanish announcers saying Marcus Mariota. This guy said a soccer player's name. His name was Simu Sabrosa. Oh my God, you will laugh so hard. Since you were getting annoyed, which was saying the Mariota. So I think I don't know. Yeah, Mariota. Yeah, that's apparently I was saying. I didn't get to listen to that, thank goodness. But yeah, my reaction is exactly what Tank said when he saw the side by side. Yeah. It's holy shit. I'll make it a 10 when I unsubscribe and make y'all another season.
No.
Bad.
Wow.
Banned, buddy. Goodbye.
Get the hell out of here, Catania. Honestly, I don't even know how. I tried making Catania a moderator, but I can't find him when looking through the moderator list to add him. I can't.
That makes sense.
I don't know whatever. Maybe he just has that setting. So Anthony's still our only main moderator that comes in. But that's all good.
Man.
Yeah, and Anthony is the man, and I'm surprised he still hasn't won a jersey yet. He's been here since.
Dude, we need to make sure. Look, it might be a Christmas present. We're just gonna send Anthony no matter what. So look,
I kind of like the fact that it's just a joke now, man. He was so close to winning it last time. I don't know. It's just funny now. It's just funny now.
Kind of like how Brian's was for the longest time. Brian,
100%. 100%.
He ain't going nowhere. All right. So this week we have Drake May and Matthew Stafford race for MVP. And I love these episodes. The MVP race ones are literally the best ones. So pay attention. And let me see if I got the captions are on. Okay, cool.
Stafford with the Steves. Yeah, until that gnarly landing throw. Hey, what's that? People been hyping low bro hella big. Dang, Drake May's shoes.
They really gave Puka like the cool guy. What the hell we got? We love the Drake May. Just wow. It's just everywhere. This is like Kent's going to a skate park. And
that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, that's Kent's, guys. Kent's did this. This is all one person with 5 different spray cans. That's Kent's just everywhere.
Yeah, he is quite the love born for Drake May.
Hey, Blue Blood, the top shredder should be underground like someone on the Rams. The geezer who's never even been an all-pro skater thinks he should call the shots. Let's race,
dang.
You're on, old-timer. Hi, y'all know the rules. No touching the quarterbacks on the head.
Titans tanks, Giants tank. Missing, have you seen this man?
Oh, man.
The fact that Josh Allen has a Hellfire shirt on from Stranger Things is awesome.
That is great.
Neck, legs, or all other body parts.
What about running backs?
Forgot those existed. Y'all are the gnarliest fighters around, but only one of you can be the best.
You're going down.
We kind of have
Titans tank.
On your marks. Get set. Browse. Scare a little hard. Whoa. JT's doing tricks I've never even seen. But Josh Allen just did an ollie as a quarterback?
Oh, come on.
25,000 points.
So accurate.
Get out of here. I'm so sorry they disrespected you.
All I do is cry.
Oh, boy.
That's terrible, man.
Oh no, I don't know how to stop grinding. Ugh.
It's early, but Alan's
God damn, AJ.
Damn.
That's fucked up. It's all your fault, AJ. It's all your fault. Quit your complaining. Just be happy. Now we're losing because of you.
That's crazy.
Caution. In Philly section, temporarily closed.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's early, but Alan's in the lead.
I knew he wouldn't let us down, Dawson. Wait, aren't you Dawson Knox? I thought I was Dalton Kincaid.
Okay, Josh, no fancy tricks, just cruise to the end. Now, try and jump over that car. Don't jump, soar.
I think the wheels may be coming off.
That was a huge. Oh boy.
Please, like this won't be fixed by the playoffs.
All right, we got golf in 7th place, where he's been for 5 years, but don't count out Darnold.
Keep drafting off me, Sammy.
Thanks, but I should probably stop while I'm behind.
Okay, Maddie, it's a two-man race. Let's pass for 360 inward.
Keep drafting off this thing.
Yeah, JSN was right there. He said, no, I'm gonna stop right now. Let's get up and walk on.
Okay, Maddie, it's a two-man race. Let's do a Casper 360 inward heel flip to a stale flip with a Remo slide. No, wait.
God, you're so good. This rocks. Oh man, the next decade of my life's gonna be sick.
Okay, you're approaching the final jump.
Joke's on them. I'm already at the finish line.
I deserve this. Is the culmination of a narrative.
I deserve this despite my path to getting here being kind of easy.
I will win MVP.
They really
Line
just
say
gonna
all
stop
offensive player of the year.
They just gonna stop it there.
The fact that JT was already there, like I'm already here. Like what why is no
Yeah,
one?
but did you see the banner though? It said for all non.
Congratulations,
It said offensive player of the year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All non-QBs.
That's great.
That's how it goes.
See, look, why finish line? Told you.
All right,
Oh gosh.
it's November. I should probably enter the race. Wait. Can't risk getting hurt out there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Watch him still
Wow.
somehow. If I don't know, if Baltimore keeps winning, I don't know. The schedule looks really easy.
I think Baltimore is going to end up with, if they end up with double-digit wins after starting with 1-5. Was it 1-5, guys? Like,
I think it was like 2. Yeah.
I think it was 1-5 because they won 5 of the last 6.
Yeah.
No, I didn't miss it. I said it.
Yeah, no, he said it.
Yeah, I said it. It was in the back, right at the beginning of the race. Here, I'll show it again. But no, it was. It's. I think that they have a strong chance because the schedule is really freaking easy. We said this even I think a few weeks ago. We were saying try and go get Derrick Henry a couple weeks ago because the schedule looks really, really easy.
Yep.
And I think there was a trade for Henderson and somebody. Oh, I think it was Chase Brown and Henderson for Derrick Henry or something like that. No, It was Dobbins and Henry. I can't remember it. It was two. No, it was Swift and Dobbins for Derrick Henry at the time, and it was way.
So now Swift is doing really well, but I still say the end of the season, Derrick Henry is going to be that dude.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know, but you would have never thought that week 4 or 5. I don't know. It was just
well, I mean, he had Derrick Henry had such an easy schedule fantasy wise after the first 5 weeks, so I wasn't surprised. That's why I held on to him.
Yeah, no, and of course
you're gonna have to put your face up a little bit, Alex. You can't see you.
You can't see me. Oh,
coming from the guy who's done that for.
He was a floating head for 9 years. Like yes,
that's Mark.
Okay,
that's
Mark. 9 years.
It was the
first couple
of years. It was the whole decade. Real question. Okay. So what's the point in giving Lamar another MVP and not go to the Super Bowl?
Nothing.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers has 4 MVPs and only been to the Super Bowl twice or once. He only won one. So I'm just saying, like, if Lamar goes and does anything, it's the same thing as Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
he's a top 10er.
Yeah. I
say anything different.
the whole MVP thing is so I hate it because there be players where like it's like the whole fact that why can't other positions get it, right? It's always got to be a QB for some reason.
Who's the best player in the NFL right now? It's Myles Garrett, and then it's Josh Allen. None of them are, and then JT. None of them are in the MVP race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those are the best players in the NFL. That's it.
Not even CMC, who's doing CMC should win like comeback player of the year. He should.
Yeah, he should. I agree.
Should, but I don't know. All right. So we got Detroit, Dallas tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
I believe in Detroit. It's not Thanksgiving anymore, like I said earlier. So give me Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Roar.
I'm gonna go Dallas. I'm gonna go Dallas. I think they're gonna keep pushing for this. I know we talked about it earlier, but my decision is on Dallas now. So
I think I'm also going to go Dallas. I like Detroit overall. I really do. But just seeing the guys that are out, I'm around St. Brown's going to be a game time decision. Raymond is going to be out. Wright is out. Taylor Decker's a game time decision. Glasgow's a game time decision. You know, like they have a lot of players that don't look like they're going to be playing, and I worry about Kirby Joseph is out.
Joseph's already been listed as out.
Yeah, Kirby Joseph is out. So Terrion Arnold is already on IR. I'm just saying they're not going in with their guys. They're not going in with the team that was unbelievable last year. And Dallas is on a roll. And all Dallas knows how to do is to win all these games and then break your heart at the end of the season. That's what they do. You know, they're known for doing it. So it has to. I think Dallas finds a way to pull us out.
I forget who's home.
Detroit.
Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about the refs throwing all the hanky-panky flags on their opposing team. Okay, perfect. Well, since the refs' arms will not need ice afterwards, give me, like I said, the Lions. I just think that I think even with those people that are out, and I do think Amon-Ra's going to be out because I think he has a low ankle sprain, doesn't he? So, and that's a pain.
Limited through a walkthrough.
Miss Williams time.
I was gonna say it's just
through a walkthrough.
I don't see him playing. However, JMO will definitely have a great game,
and I didn't miss any games.
And we haven't really said his name much, but I've been a fan of him since preseason. Tesla, that guy, that kid is a red zone machine. He was in college. Don't be surprised that if his name has to be called up, that he suddenly is making these catches. Like, oh, who's this Tesla guy? You know, all this. That's like, nah. I've been knowing him.
They're their third string tight end right now, guys.
I know, but
third string tight end. Mark, where you going for?
Tesla.
Mark, who you going for?
I'm going to, unless I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
No, you're good.
No, you're good. Yeah.
I'm going to make it 50-50. I'm going Detroit.
Okay.
Because us NFC East guys can't pick Cowboys.
Exactly.
I understand. Like I'm not mad at you.
Yeah. So here's the question, Kazani. Is Baltimore
the option to be Detroit or not Detroit? You know, those are the options.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. But yes, they are sniffing and pushing in the hunt. Being Dallas 8-8, losing the 17 back in 2011 and 13 every division rival. So they are sitting at the 4.
Baltimore is going to win that division because Pittsburgh's falling apart.
They got, and then with coming with the Week 14 Division 1 is definitely going to be the big one.
Yep.
Are they going to be healthy by then? Probably not. And I think, and I'm talking about Pittsburgh. They probably won't be fully healthy, and I think Pittsburgh is going to probably.
Oh, just throwing this out there. TJ Watt has been changed from healthy to question.
Yep.
Not that he's done much of anything over the last.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. That's Myles Garrett's weekly update every week. Every week for the past 3 weeks. Every week on Tuesday, questionable. I'm like, he'll be fine. So yeah, that's nothing new for those guys. Garrett Ollier made it to the finish line. JT, but has the defensive players in here, just cut out the badge process in the week's episode. Yeah, I know. He's the one who probably set up the whole thing. He set up the whole thing already.
And he said, "Whoever wins, this is a quarterback trap." That's why he's going.
Exactly.
He's going to have a piece. He's going to have a box with a stick. He's going to say, "Oh, got him."
Hampton is trending to play this week.
If he doesn't play this week, it will definitely be week 15. Same with Jane Daniels.
Yes, which is funny because they are also in the hunt to playoff as well. It's just crazy because you now have the Bears sitting at 1. They moved up 2 spots from last week. Rams, Eagles all moved down 1. And Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, and the Niners are kind of just sitting here potentially going in. The Niners are going to make playoffs. That's 100%.
Yeah, I mean, they were 9-4. They're only a 6%.
They're going to get the wild card out of all these other teams. Unless Seahawks might.
Kyle Shanahan need to be in contention for Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
dude, with everyone hurt,
100%.
Yeah,
I agree.
He should be the front runner in my opinion, especially if the team makes the playoffs.
I'm not going to say the front runner.
I mean, the only thing he has going against him is it's got the cake schedule that he's had all year.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
New England is literally
the
number 1 team in the league. New England's the number 1 in all of football.
I mean, but they're also
not just that, but Ben Johnson just took his shirt off. Okay,
still
can't dismiss the shirtless Ben Johnson.
So we have the Bills here at 7, then followed up with the Colts, Chargers, and then the Ravens, and surprisingly the Jags here, just like they've done it previously, they sneaked themselves in.
Yep.
Do
you think the Jags win, or do you think the Texans get them, or the Colts come back?
That's such a crazy question because the Jags somehow get the. Are they the Bears of the freaking AFC?
Just slowly,
somehow get in there. Like I don't even realize that they're here. Like
it's their once a decade of making it to the playoffs. Okay,
so
we're once every 4.
I don't know. Well, the Jaguars are like once a decade. So
yeah.
Well, like 2017.
Well, they were there not too long ago, like 3 or 4 years. That
crazy good defense with Patrick Ramsey. And
no, you're forgetting that they were there recently and they beat the Chargers first round playoffs.
Yeah, I think that's 2023.
2023.
Yeah, 2023. Okay. Yeah.
It's either 2022 and also 2023.
Yeah, you're right.
But the following year they got blown out of the playoffs so bad it made the Cowboys look good. So like the fact is they beat the Chargers that year, continued, and the following year everyone
you just go through so many coaches you forget what they do and don't do.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, let's break down those 2 teams, right? So we got the Colts, and the Colts themselves have JT. They have a great old line, so that's and they have a pretty solid defense overall. We just got Sauce Gardner, but I think he got hurt, didn't he?
He's been hurt, and they have not been doing well.
Hurt.
Yeah. So when I look at that, they have that rushing offense that's just so strong and elite. The O-line, that's great. And then let's look at Houston, the number 2 overall defense, and that is huge. Offensively, they play hard. I can't say
they've been playing well the last couple of weeks.
They have been playing well. And then the Jags. What did the Jags honestly got going for them? I genuinely do not know. I'm asking you guys this question because
that's what I ask the Bears every week.
Because the other 2 teams actually have a reason to win their division. The Jags, I don't know what their reason is. Is Trevor Lawrence playing good? Is that what's going on? Is their defense playing?
They're wasting BTJ. They're wasting him. They're not.
We'll have a good idea this week who can win the
is doing
division
good.
because they're playing each other.
Strange.
Yep, exactly.
So there's Myers and Colts.
Oh, and Houston's playing the Chiefs, so I think they can win that game.
Yeah, no, that's possible at this point. No, I don't know. Like Jags should be the 3rd best team in that division, but they're playing like they want to win it. I think it will come down to week 18 that will probably decide overall that division between those 3 teams. one of those teams, whether it's the defense mentality of winning championships, whether it's we're going to run down your throats, or hey, we're just here so we don't get fined Jaguars. We'll just figure out who's going to win it all.
Here's the crazy thing about Jacksonville. Who would have thought Jacksonville would be 8-4 and BTJ is averaging 3 points a freaking week?
Yep.
That's insane to me.
I don't know, but I'm okay with Travis Etienne getting all the points, so I'm okay with that. Right?
Ridiculous.
He is.
I need him. If he goes down, my playoff picture is donezo. Like completely donezo. Like I got nothing else running back wise. Swift may or may not hit good. We don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see who we thought would have been here. Because I want to bring this up next week when we bring back our old playoff picture of who we thought would have been in.
Hey, how do you think our predictions are doing?
Like I said, next week when I bring this up, I will bring up our predictions.
I know.
I'm happy about the Broncos and the Patriots. I call both of those teams to do really well this year, so I'm happy about that. I didn't see the Bears. I'll admit that.
No,
I did. Only me. It was only me. And Mark was like, "Oh, look at him." I was like,
"Yeah,
that's what I do."
I think the Ravens are where they should be because people always overvalue the Ravens, which is something that Mark said also. People always overhype the Ravens.
I think, but somehow they get 9 wins.
You guys haven't win
the division.
No, that's possible. That's very like they have a very easy
number 1 seed in the AFC. You look at me like I was crazy when I said the Bills could beat them in the playoffs.
But the Bills are also not that good. What are we talking about, guys?
Yeah,
but they beat the Ravens. So
Anthony, where have you been? It's been like that all year. This was the first time they actually looked his way, and then they lost.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? AJ Brown had the freaking game of the year this season, and they still lost.
I mean, the last 2 weeks when he's been fed, they've lost. So maybe AJ Brown should stop complaining like a little, and just be happy that we're winning games.
You're not going to say that in front of AJ Brown because AJ Brown's a big man.
That was the funniest meme I saw after that game.
You want to know what's funny though? Go on.
What?
Marco? Or was that it?
You say there's a legit Eagles fan. What?
Oh, he said, "Can we go back to not giving the ball to AJ Brown so we can win games?"
Yeah. But no. Fun fact. You're right. AJ Brown is a big man. You know who else is a big man? Oh, just the guy who won us or helped win us the last Super Bowl with big, Nick Foles. That wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey. He actually went to my hometown because his personal trainer's there. And I remember seeing him. He was signing things, and I challenged him to a 1v1 because I wasn't scared of that big man. And you know what he did? He politely declined. He didn't want the smoke. He didn't want me to moss him one-on-one and then be all over the news like freaking Tyreek Hill to a high school student. He wasn't ready for this man right here.
If I was Alshon Jeffrey, I wouldn't do that either. I'd be like, "That's stupid. Get out of my face."
Get out my face.
Yeah.
That's why I share that funny story.
So to answer this question, Anthony, they're fairly similar. Okay, Indianapolis and the Jags play each other twice for the next couple weeks. So this week 14, and they come back and they play in week 17. Here's outside of Daniel Jones's schedule and the Colts got, all right? This man's got to face Jacksonville next week. Then they got Seattle. Then they got San Francisco, Jacksonville, and Houston.
Ooh.
Houston's rough.
They might lose. They might not make the playoffs.
Okay. Now, what does Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars got? They got Indianapolis twice, like I said, this week in week 17. Outside of that, they got the Jets, okay, which could be a good win. Probably a win. And then they got Denver, and then they got Tennessee.
So they got 2 easier games than.
And then Denver. That's got.
So Indianapolis is better if they want to win the division and make the playoffs.
Better
They
win
need to beat
this week.
Jacksonville twice.
They have to beat the Colts.
Yep. Jacksonville has to beat them twice, or the Colts beat them twice.
And count on the Broncos beating them. They'll probably win the division.
Guys, don't sleep on Houston. I'm telling you. At 7-5, nobody wants to play that defense.
What's Houston's remaining schedule?
They got the Chiefs, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Chargers with Herbert being hurt, and then the Colts again.
I see why
if they beat the Chiefs, they're going to beat the Cardinals. They're going to beat the Raiders. That's 10 wins.
They're going to beat the Raiders.
Yeah, so that and then now
And
you're
they
going
just
to
beat
charge
the Colts last week, so they already got one on them.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
can you
possible.
see
So the Colts season's going to basically come down to the last 2 weeks. This week and the last 2 weeks.
That's why I said week 18, I think, is going to be the pivotal week for all three of these teams that will decide it.
I can see the Texans still win the division with 11 wins. And that's what we picked.
Meanwhile, Jacksonville's like, we have to beat Tennessee to get into the playoff.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Fantasy playoffs are now officially, well, for some people it's this week.
Yeah.
If they have to get in,
screwed.
Oh, okay.
They have to get in.
You're just happy to be here, all right, Ryan?
Yeah, it's the worst.
If they don't get in, make some trades for your dynasty leagues. Trade off, but don't trade your entire team where you just have to make a complete flip, because then you're going to be in rebuild mode for the next 4 or 5 seasons. It's going to be very difficult. Don't dig yourself too much of a big hole, and especially if you're in a league that gives out giant toilets for the losers.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're in redraft leagues, don't be chasing no other players unless you like them because of their playoff schedule. Don't be chasing big names and giving up too much out of it. You will be.
Ryan's just ready to pop the champagne. I'm not going to get it 3 years in a row.
It's happening. If I win Sunday, I'm popping champagne on live.
You know what? You'll do that, and if you win fancy in my league this week, you'll definitely be popping it. Like, who needs a quarterback?
I have 4 leagues. I'm in the playoffs, and I'm in the 4th seed in ours for Dynasty Pylon. I'm in the 5th seed with yours, Alec.
Yep.
I'm in the 1st seed in the other 2. So I buy.
You might be higher though, Brian, because I'm in the 2nd seed in ours.
It's going to depend on how many
because
points
I beat
this
Javi. And technically, if you look at it, I would be above him. But because Sleeper doesn't do head-to-head, they do by points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at it before tomorrow's game. If you have time tomorrow,
you can work it out. Yeah, I think
we're gonna have to do that again, Mark. If you have time tomorrow, we can go offline and figure that out as well. But it's time. It is time. It is here. Your fantasy championships are right around the corner. So,
technically, I could pop the champagne now because there's no way I'm missing the playoffs.
That's
true. I should be popping because I'm undefeated in 2 leagues.
Oh, in Anthony's league?
That's what I said. I said you could pop the champagne because you're not getting it 3 years in a row. Yeah, we're also 2 and 3 in that league, but
the Department of Motor Vehicles League, like that league is just, I don't know. How high am I on the brackets? I'm pretty high. Anyways, that's
motor vehicles.
I don't care. I'm winning that league. I'm number 1 seed. I name it.
3.
I will name it Department of Motor Vehicles.
We might have flip-flopped it, but I think I was
even though it's, what is it, Anthony? Something about Michigan, Virginia, something like that. I don't know.
It's DMV. That's all that matters.
Maryland, Virginia.
Yeah, Department of Motor Vehicles. Let's go. And so anyways, that's it for today. Anything else? Anything you want to rant about?
One last thing. Did you hear return to practice?
Who?
Did you hear who returned to practice today?
Who?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah.
Deshaun Randy Watson.
He's back.
Don't go get him. Don't go get him.
Pick up this man right now. Don't listen. Live.
Don't go
take
get
the
him.
risk. Think about if you win and have him on the roster. That'll be a flex.
This dead cap next year is like 160 million.
That would be a major flex. You might as well name your team the massage parlor.
Exactly.
God dang. That's crazy.
You really got hands on with that team, I'll tell you what.
It makes you pick up Justin Tucker too. Even though he's not on a team.
Join the Tuck Club today.
I have nothing to say.
Oh, great. All right. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at watching this. This is Dynasty Pylon. We will all be back. 4 of us should all be back Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, never mind. Dang it. 3 of us will be back Sunday morning. I will be gone.
What are you doing? No,
I'm sorry.
Let him go.
You're
Let
fine.
him be. I'm happy.
You're good. You're good.
As bad as that sound, it's actually a good thing.
It's a good thing. I'm very happy with it.
So, anyways, guys, we'll see you guys Sunday morning, and good luck in your playoff. Again, last final note: please put your Patriots, your Cowboys, and your Detroit Lions in their respective spots. Do not leave them in the flex tomorrow. Do not burn your flex spot.
In their flex. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll see you guys Sunday.
Burn it if you want.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.